Hello everyone, I'm R834's from Psychic Gamers, and this is R834's Road to Platinum, Terminator Salvation. Now first thing I should explain, what the hell is R834's Road to Platinum? Well, for those of you who are new subs, you probably won't have seen these videos because I haven't done one of these in absolutely ages. And basically, before I really got into COD, I really enjoyed getting platinums for games. And a platinum trophy, for those of you that don't know, all you have to do is get all of the other trophies in the game, and you unlock a special trophy called the Platinum. It's worth a lot of points towards your overall trophy level, and it's a very prestigious thing to have if you're into trophy collecting. So I used to do a lot of these. I got up to about 21 I think, and then I got into COD a lot more. I stopped playing these games for trophies. I still played other games, but I didn't really go for trophies, sort of lost interest in it. But I've got back into it recently, and just yesterday I platinumed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now I wanted to produce one of these videos for COD, but I hadn't produced this video, and I can't really skip over one in a series, so I'm going to put out this one before I do the COD one. In this video, all I'm going to do is film the very last trophy or trophies that I get before I unlock the Platinum. In this case, I'm finishing the final mission, so if you haven't played this game and you don't want a story ruined for you, you might not want to watch this. Although the story is not brilliant, so I wouldn't worry too much. Next thing, for those of you that have seen this before, you're probably thinking, hang on a second, you never talk over these videos. No, that's true. What I normally do is I get some music from the game, sort of edit it together, just so people can watch me play and hear the music that fits in with it, just play in the background. I had a suggestion from one of my friends that I should probably talk over these things, and the fact that I kept getting content ID matches popping up all over my videos because of the music I was using, you know, I think it's probably best to change it to another commentary series. In these videos, all I'm going to talk about is a bit of the game, although it's not going to be a complete review, and more importantly the trophies, specifically the ones that I'm unlocking last, because more often than not they're going to be the hardest to get because I haven't done them yet. In this game, oh my god, this is such an easy platinum, it's unbelievable. The hardest thing for me was to carry on playing this game because, to be honest, this is a very mediocre game. For those of you that are really into your trophies, you'll probably be like, Louis, why are you playing this crap? This is such an embarrassment to have on your list. The reason this is an embarrassment is because, unlike most trophy lists where there's like 40 or 50 trophies to do, and a lot of them are really hard, this has a total of 12 trophies. Every single one is a gold, except for the platinum. Each of these 12 trophies relates to either finishing a mission, of which there is only 9, or for completing the game on varying difficulties, medium or hard. So all you have to do is play this game once through on hard, and you're done. You get a platinum. This is why it's quite an embarrassment to have, but it's not my game. I'm borrowing it, well, not borrowing it now, but I borrowed it off a friend. You will know him, his name's Tom. He goes by the username of the Stack Nerd. You'll have seen him on the Minecraft Let's Play, may have seen him in a couple of the gameplays I've put up of COD. He got into a bet with someone to see how many trophies they could unlock, how many platinums. He lost unbelievably despite having this game, but I got to borrow it because of that, and I got another platinum. So, how are these trophies? Well, the game isn't particularly difficult. I mean, it's nothing compared to, say, like COD Veteran or some of the even harder games out there. You know, this is tame in comparison, but for me it was a bit of an irritation. I couldn't work out how to skip the really quite poor cutscenes for quite a long time, so I kept having to watch like a 30-second cutscene every time I died and went back to the checkpoint. And for some reason I died quite a lot. You don't have loads of health, and the weird thing is you don't regenerate health. You have to defeat all of the enemies in an area before you start regenerating health, which really doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see why that happens. All it means is you have to sneak around all of the time, and as soon as you get hit a couple of times, you're pretty much screwed and you're going to have to start over. I suppose the cover is quite important, but the trouble is the cover system, compared to a lot of games that utilise a cover system, is very mediocre. Pretty much sums up the whole game. This isn't a AAA game by any means. This is a movie tie-in, as you probably worked out from the name and the sort of what's going on. And the cover, despite being a big part, isn't really amazing. You take cover, but the trouble is the enemies, they sort of just walk straight past it, and sometimes I've been punched like behind cover. So the Terminators, they just run up to the cover, sort of swing their arms at it, and somehow it hits you, and they'll kill you in one if they get up to melee you. Trouble is, you can't take out these things until they get to you because they're so damn tough. I mean, look, that thing's eating up rockets. Just unbelievable. So, you know, it can be a bit tricky. I'm not saying it's really easy. I was expecting it to be a lot easier than it was because of how people are saying, oh, this is like a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 platinum difficulty. The game itself did cause me a few problems. I was like dying left, right and centre on one of the missions in the car. You drove along and there was loads of flying things that were shooting you, and it was really bloody hard to do because I couldn't shoot the things because the car was moving all over the place, and I was like, damn, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Eventually I did it, and it took about 50 million times to do it, but finally I did it, got past it. The checkpoints aren't particularly helpful. Some of them could be really, really long. Other times they're a bit better and they're shorter, but I've had some retarded checkpoints where I died and I was like, oh, not too bad, I'll just go back a couple of minutes, and no, I went back about 20 minutes worth of game time. Despite all the negative points, the core gameplay, the third-person shooter mechanics, they work fairly well. If you're looking for a cheap, easy platinum, then I recommend this game for you. If you're looking for a really amazing third-person shooter, don't come to this game. You're not gonna get it. But if you want to pick up a quick platinum in a cheap game with a fairly decent third-person shooter, despite all its flaws, you know, pick this game. So that's about all I want to say. I'm coming to the end of the mission here. Just after the cutscene begins, I pick up the last 3 trophies before the platinum: for the Resistance for completing Chapter 9 on any difficulty, Seasoned Commander for completing the game on medium difficulty, and Veteran Commander for completing the game on hard difficulty. Of course, then that's all the trophies unlocked, and I get the Determined Platinum.
We keep asking why we did it. Why we sacrificed so much for just 3 men. But it wasn't about the numbers. It was about the message. It was about principle. I think in time they'll understand. I think deep down they already do. It was just a small victory that day, but already things are different. All around me, I see change. I used to think of the world the way it used to be, and try to find strength in those old memories. But now I think of the future instead, of the world we're going to create. And it gives me faith.
Alright, so there's all the cutscenes of the game. I'm just gonna go and show you my trophy list now, show you it's all complete. There you go, 100% platinum, and there's the platinum trophy unlocked. Jesus, 23rd of October, it's been ages since I unlocked this trophy. I should have done this video months ago. Anyway, let's speed up this a little bit because the sync takes forever. Wow, that was stupid. Anyway, here we are, level 14, 40%, 1,444 trophies. That's a pretty cool number. And if we scroll over to the right here, 22 platinum trophies. So there you go, guys. This is my new format for R834's Road to Platinum from now on. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time.